In this video, we'll be going over how to utilize the Finstack Notes application. There are a few different ways for you to access the Notes app. One way is to open the menu on the far right and select the Notes app. Another way is to utilize the related bubbles. If your site has existing notes attached to it, the related bubbles will bring up a Notes option. If you click on that, the Notes app will automatically appear in the right menu's mini app and display notes specific to that context. Since my context was the city center, I only see notes that reference that particular site. If you want a bigger view of the Notes app, click on the expanding arrows found on the top right corner of the app menu. This will launch a bigger view that stretches across the main desktop. To get out of the main desktop view, click the back button on your browser. So now let's go ahead and dig down to a different site. As you can see, the Notes app is now only displaying notes that are referencing that particular site, which in this case is the JB Tower. If you want to add a note to a particular object, the first thing you'll want to do is navigate down to the correct context. In this scenario, our VAV's room temp sensor seems to be reading an abnormally high value, so let's go ahead and create a note for the system integrator. If you open the related bubbles for an object that does not yet have a note attached to it, you'll see the option to add a note. Click on that to begin creating a new note. The first section allows you to name the note and add a description to it. The second section allows you to determine what user you'd like to assign the note to. The last section allows you to add a category tag to the note. Adding a tag to the note will allow it to be included and filtered within subscription emails. Once you are done, hit the Create Note option to submit the note. Now, when we open the related bubbles for this equipment, we'll see an option to open the Notes app. As soon as you open the Notes app, you should see your newly added note in the list. The first button to the left allows you to see informative details belonging to the note. The second button allows you to reassign or close out the note. And the third and final button allows the user to add additional comments when needed. So all of these options are available to the user on both a desktop and on mobile devices. So let's take a look at what the Notes app looks like in the mobile view. To open the app in the mobile view, switch over to the menu panel and select the Notes app. As you navigate down the architecture, you'll notice that the Notes app updates and displays notes that belong to the current context. So let's go ahead and dig down to the JB Tower VAV we added a note to earlier. As soon as we get there, you'll notice that we have all the same options as we did on the desktop. What's great about this is the user can simply bring out their phone or mobile device while they're on the go and update, view, or close out any of their notes. So for example, let's say we've resolved the temp sensor issue that we wrote a note about earlier on VAV1. All we have to do is bring out our mobile phone, bring up the Notes app for that particular equipment, and close it out. Once the note is closed, they can even go in and add an additional comment to help notify the other users on what the resolution was. Alright, so that's basically all it takes to utilize the Notes app in Finstack 4.0. We hope you've enjoyed watching this video.